Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Daniel Garza, and this is the Divo show. How's everybody doing? This is a little loud. Why is this not here? Um, Sorry, guys. There we go. Trying to see what's going on. I thought I posted this everywhere, but I guess it's not posting everywhere today. Give me just 1 second while I get this adjusted. Where are we? Oh, there we are. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to make sure that everybody on the right pages can see and comment, because we seem to have been having technical issues where some of you were not able to comment on some of the shows, and I wasn't seeing your me's and not being able to read you guys. Am I centered? I feel like I'm not completely centered. Give me just 1 second. There we go. There we go. That looks a little better. Hi, how's everybody doing? Welcome. I am Daniel G. Garza, and this is the Divo show. It is Friday night, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Join me for the next hour of readings, information, and just chit chat. Here's going to be your card. So if you want to be read, who we got here? Monica. Hola, Monica. ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por lo chulo. Hi, Mel. Happy Friday. Danny, hello there. Kathleen Sorensen, I'm glad you followed us. Thank you for seeing the post. Okay, before we get with Rosie, Superman has technical issues. Yes, there was a little bit of kryptonite in my coffee this morning. And, I'm having a little bit of issues. Who else is here? Alice, how are you doing, sweetie? Long time no see. So we're going to hold on for just 1 second before I get you guys started. Making sure that everybody, if you're on Facebook, make sure that you like the page, like us on Facebook. Make sure you comment in the black section. Otherwise, I can't see your comment. If you are watching us on LinkedIn, you can also join in the comments. There we go. If you are watching us on YouTube, would you mind subscribing to the page, commenting, and liking us? And on Twitter, if you don't mind retweeting the show and joining us. I'm not able to see all of the Twitter ones, but I'm going to open up my Twitter page right now so I can check out to see if we have anybody watching there. If you're watching us on Twitter, I just opened my page. So would you mind retweeting the video and letting your friends know about us and showing us off? Remember, if you want a card pulled, here's what you need to do. Say me in the comment sections, and I will pull out a card for you. If you would like to donate or tip, my information is scrolling down at the bottom. And then I will put out my email address in a little bit. Where's my email address? Did I just miss it? Hold on a second. There we are. It's right here. So I will be showing my email address later. So if you would like more information on the cards that I pull for you, this is the email where you can find me. But I'm going to leave this up for right now. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I am pulling out from the, and everybody can hear me okay? You guys can hear me okay? I'm going to be pulling from the energy cards today. Move this microphone over so you guys can see. And then we have some other cards. If you are watching and you want something a little more specific, like relationships, work, make sure you say me and the question so that I know that you're looking for something more specific. Otherwise, it's just a general reading. So let's pull back this one in there. And let's get it started. Who was the first one? Rosie Olivares. Oops. I just lost one of my lights. Hold on a second. Here we go. Rosie Olivares, you are first on the list. Welcome to the show. Rosie, two things going on here. What you're going through at the moment is a little cyclical. It's just a cycle. It's not something that's going to stay forever. So before you pound your head and say, why is this going to last forever? No, not really. It's not going to be forever. It's just something that's happening at the moment. Pardon me just a second, folks. Let me do something before we continue because this is really bugging me. I'm hearing an echo on my phone. And I need to get it fixed before we can continue, because otherwise it's going to just bug me. Hold on just a second. There we go. So, Rosie, so what you're going through is only it's temporary. It's part of the cycle. It's a cycle that you're going through, and it's not going to last forever. So don't panic and don't think that this is going to be for a long time. Now, the thing is that, Rosie, you need to trust your instinct. Your third chakra is right there. So there's Archangel Gabriel. Can you see those okay? Archangel Gabriel is right there. And is it Gabriel? Sorry. Chamuel, Archangel Chamuel. I'm looking at these backwards. So Archangel Chamuel is to tell you that you need to trust your gut, your third chakra right here. Stay committed to your instinct. Trust your gut feelings. You are asking too many people what they think, what they want, how they want. And that's why this cycle is so hard on you right now. So pay attention to your own gut, pay attention to your own feelings, and this is what's going to get you through the situation. Stop asking so many people for so many things and so many questions and what do they think and what do you want to do? Because it's just driving you crazy. So pay attention to your own gut feelings, and you'll see and you'll start noticing that things will start changing for you. I hope that helps. Mel Santos. Hi, Mel Santos. Welcome to the show. Again, for everybody just watching, remember, it's me plus whatever question you have. If you have a question you want a general. Oh, there we go, Mel. I guess that cards is for you. Jumping cards. I don't know why I'm disorganized today. All right, Mel, first of all, your fourth chakra is coming up. Your fourth chakra is all about your throat. Your throat chakra is where you speak your truth to you. Are you being completely honest to yourself? Because the cornucopia card comes up. So are you really being honest about everything that you have for you? Or, I say this with love, are we being a little bit dramatic about no tenemos, we don't have enough, and I'm not never going to have enough, and it's never going to be enough? And the universe is like, well, you know what? If you don't think you have enough, I'm not going to give you anything else until you get your mind straight. We're not going to do this. So I need you to do this for me, Mel. I need you to stand in front of the mirror and actually be honest with yourself and tell yourself, do I have enough love? And everybody else can chime in on this or do this. Do I have enough love? Do I have enough health? Do I have enough abundance? Do I have enough money? And do I have enough happiness? Not all the happiness, not all the money, enough. Do I have enough to move to the next chapter in my life? And if the answer is yes, at least to 4 out of the 5s, then you're on the right track. Then you could keep moving forward. But if something is wrong, then but I'm going to guess that we have enough right now. You have enough right now to move on to the next chapter of your life. You don't need more than what you already have. So appreciate that. Be thankful for that, and then the universe will start handing you a little more. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense to you, Mel. Again, say it with love. And where we have here, yes, it's been a while, Alice. How are you? How are your kids? How's everybody doing? Monica. Para Mónica. We're going to do it in Spanish for Monica. Para Mónica. Estamos muy pegados a ciertas cosas, lugares o personas ahorita en nuestra vida. Estamos muy pegados y lo que está pasando es que, mira, por lo regular digo, es malo, pero en esta situación voy a decir que estar un poco pegados a ciertas personas, lugares o cosas te está sirviendo para fortalecerte. No te despegues todavía de ciertos lugares, personas o cosas. Va a llegar el momento en que te puedes conectar. Aunque hay cierta gente que te está diciendo que es un poco codependiente, no es cierto. Se están dando una fuerza, mira, escalofrío, nos estamos dando una fuerza mutua para poder seguir adelante. Así que, Mónica, no te despegues todavía, no te deshagas, no quites, no corras, no te vayas, no cambies. Tú sigue el mismo camino porque te está dando la fuerza necesaria para poder crecer y poder darle duro al siguiente capítulo de tu vida. Así que tú tranquila, no te aloques mucho. Tal vez no sea lo que tú quieres ahorita, pero es lo que te conviene en este momento. ¿Sí me entiendes? Ojalá te haya servido. We have Gabe. Gabe is our stage manager on the Christian and Daniel show. If you're not watching Christian and Daniel show on Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Times, you're missing out on the fun. Hi, Gabe. Interesting. All right, Gabe. So the thinking energy, this is the thinking man. This is you thinking things through. Now, I'm going to say, usually I will tell you, you're overthinking too many things, but the rest and rejuvenation card is there. So are you thinking about taking a little break from something? Are you thinking about resting? And it's usually a rest from people, places, or things. So if in your mind you are wanting to take a break, wanting to rest a little, wanting to disconnect just a little bit, this is the right time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. So make sure that you do give your mind a rest from some of the things that have been worrying you, bothering you, overly stressing you out. This is the time that you should be able and should do this. So make sure that you give yourself, give your mind some resting time. It could be the cause also because I'm getting the pain here. So whatever stimulation or over pain is happening in my brow, in my sides, this is the good time to release some of that tension. So for everybody watching, if you believe in oils, essential oils, a little bit of lavender on the temples and on the brow and some on the back helps a whole lot. It really does wonders. So, Gabe, I hope that made sense to you. Danny. Oops, there we go. Danny, there are some possibilities and opportunities coming for you right now. So there are the doors to possibilities and opportunities. Take them. They're going to happen for you, especially because, look, the action card is upside down. Are you not taking advantage of some of these possibilities that are coming for you? I feel like there's some opportunities that have been knocking on your door. Hello, Danny. Anybody home? We got the universal limo outside waiting to take you away. And you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I should. Well, haven't you been asking for some of these opportunities to come your way? So if you've been asking for them and the universe has the limo of life out there for you, it's time to take it. No, some of the people around you are not going to change the way they think right now. Some of the people around you are not going to change the way they do things right now. So if they're not going to change and you're going to stay in the same position, nothing's ever going to happen. So it's important that you start making some changes for yourself and not be necessarily mean or rude to people, but just disconnect from some people that are holding you back. Does that make sense to you? I hope that made sense. Paul says, no, it's not. No, we're good. Kathleen Sorensen. Okay, so I'm going to do you because it's your first time, Kathleen. Next time you come on the show, remember to say me in the comment section, and that's how I get to read your card. All right. So we're going to change cards for a minute. We're going to let those cool down for just a second. We're going to go with since Kathleen, it's your first time here today. Is it your first time? We're going to pull some unicorn cards for you. Remember, folks, if you are watching on Facebook, would you mind sharing it with your friends on your page? If you're watching us on LinkedIn, you can also share it. YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like the video. And Twitter, would you just retweet this for us? For Kathleen. All right, Kathleen. So number one, it's okay to be different cards upside down. Are you being hesitant to do something out of the ordinary? Are you being hesitant to not follow through on a special thing? Especially because the let go of stress card comes out. So it's telling me that we've been a little bit stressed about doing something different. Are you going against your family, your work? And it's always people, places, or things. Are you going against what work is? Are you going against things that you've always done? Or are you going against family or friends? You feel like you want to do something different? Do it. do it. Do you want to change your hair? Do you want to change the way you dress? Are you ready to change jobs because something else came along? Well, this is about you and making the changes that will make you different. Are you leaving corporate to go into more artistic? Then this is the time to do it for you. If you really feel that strongly about you and you're all stressed out, then this is the time to start making those changes. Do not, and I say this for everybody else, not that don't listen to anybody else around you, but don't listen to people that are trying to block you from growing spiritually. Body, mind, and soul. If your body, mind, and soul are not working together, something is off. So, Kathleen, my question to you is, your body, mind, and soul, are they working together, or is one of them working against you? And I would say that your body is all stressed up right now because you're not listening to your spirit and your soul is not being fulfilled. Fill your soul with joy and you will succeed. So I hope that helps for you. Alice says she's doing good. Good, Alice. Good to hear from you. Jody, welcome. Hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Now, one of the things, if you hear me talking to some of these folks, like I've known them for a long time, because some of them I've known them for a long time. Some of the folks watching here today are regular clients of mine. So I know a lot of their history. So if you're new to the show, then I might go a little bit more in depth with you. But if you want a little more information than what I'm giving you right now, remember, you can always email me here at the carddivo at littlemexicanproductions.com for a more complete session. So we're going to go with, where are we? Jody. All right, Jody, we're going to do 3 cards for you today. One of them jumped out and 2 of them, the ones I pulled out. So again, also for you, letting go of stress. But it's all about the feelings right now. Your feelings are all coming on. Your feelings are what is getting in the way. Let me start over again. Your feelings are what is getting in the way of you distressing. So it's kind of like spiritual Drano. We've got to unclog all those feelings. And those decisions that we talked about last week that you were wanting to make, they're coming soon. It's coming soon. And that's what's going to help your stress release a little bit. So keep doing and keep going in the direction that you were headed to let go of some of that stress, so that you can start making the changes that you need for you. Now, my words are jumbling, so I'm going to say that you are very nervous, very cautious, being very weary about the conversations you want to have. There's a lot of words stuck in your throat, and I feel like you're having second thoughts about what you're going to say, or you're having doubts about how you're going to say it. But you've got the words. All you got to do is just be honest and put it out there. You can't go wrong with honesty. You can't go wrong with honesty. So follow your gut, trust your gut, and you'll be in the right place. But there's a lot of words stuck in your throat, so make sure that you utilize your fourth chakra. So I hope that helps, Jody. We're gonna go with Paul. Paul, welcome to the show. Paul is one of my favorite people ever. He is such a cool guy, so supportive, so friendly. Definitely, if you missed this interview on Put It Together Conversations, go check it out on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Look for his interview on Put It Together Conversations, and you get to know more about him. It's really cool. All right, Bob. So number 1, we're the builder. This new space, this new space. I don't know how to say it. This new project, this new adventure, but I see it more like a space, this new space that you're building, especially because it's the author. So this new book, this new how-to, where are we? Here we go. This new how-to book, this new article, the new writing that you're doing. But I feel like there's a space for it. Like I feel like you're making space for it. This new book that you're writing, this new chapter that you're collaborating on, this is the time to do it. You are in the perfect space to be able to contribute to this. So make sure that you give it your space. Yeah, because here's the speaker. There's things that need to be said. There are things that need to be said, and only you, Paul, can say these particular things. So this new thing that you're writing, this new space that you're creating for yourself, this new words that you have in your brain that need to come out, this is the right time to do it. So definitely contribute into that. I hope that makes sense. Alice, oh, my sweetheart Alice. Alice Garza Medina. Alice Garza Medina, I met her on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok to do lives in a while. So I need to go back and do this. But I have so much fun here on Friday nights that I don't want to go there. Alice. All right, Alice. There is... we need to step out of the comfort zone. So the yoga card is not just about aligning yourself and centering and balancing yourself. It's also about stepping outside of your comfort zone. So as you are being asked to step out of that comfort zone that you're in, it's about counseling, not just receiving counseling, but about the words of wisdom that you're offering. So this person that is asking you for advice, motherly advice, words of wisdom, this person that is asking you to contribute into their lives, which is making you step outside of your comfort zone, this is the time to do it. I feel like the younger energy that's there asking for this information that really needs you right now, if you don't know all of the truth or you don't know how to explain it, definitely seek people that know how to. But I feel like this is really making you step out of your own comfort zone. And it's a really important time. Sorry, dry throat, speaking of dry throats. But as you are being asked to step out of your safe zone, out of things that you might not be really comfortable sharing, you will learn as you go, as a lot of parents do. So don't be intimidated by the topic. You got this. You really got this. So Kathleen, we got you, Kathleen. Jennifer Estrella, welcome to the show, Jennifer. So remember, folks, anybody who is gets read or gets cards pulled, if you're able to, my information is scrolling down at the bottom. Any tips are appreciated. We're going to go over to Trust Your Gut. We'll pull some energy calls for Jennifer Estrella. Welcome to the show, Jennifer. Again, if you, while that comes up, if you, if you would like an expansion on your cards, if you would like a bigger reading, email me there. And we can set up a session. I will give you prices and such information. So make sure that if you want more information on the cards we pulled out for you today, make sure you go there and email me for more info. This is for Jennifer. Jennifer. All right, Jennifer. Oh, I forgot to pull this out. All right, Jennifer. So the first card that pulls it out is let's get a new story. Let's change it. Let's change what's happening around you. Let's change. I say this with love, but let's change the poor me to yes me. Let's change the why me to why not me. And let's change the victim for survivors, especially as you're trusting your vibe. Your energy is already telling you, I am not comfortable here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. So if you've been having trouble, one of or all of these, sleeping, eating, concentrating, that's your energy telling you, I don't want to be here anymore, Jennifer. I don't want to be in this, not here alive. I don't want to be here in this space. I don't want to own this energy anymore. I want to be more than that. So trust your gut, trust your instinct, make a commitment to yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, Jennifer, we are going to pull ahead. We got this. We are strong. I am standing, or I usually say I am surrounded by love, health, abundance, money, and happiness. I say all these things so that I can stay connected and grounded and that I can move forward. But it's time to change the story that you've been telling yourself, because you're not there anymore. You're not that person anymore. So stop thinking that you are. Stop living in that space that you are that person from years ago. You're not that person anymore. So let's get out of the cocoon and step into who you really are supposed to be now. And for those of you watching, we go through cocoon spaces a lot. We go through spaces a lot. We don't always, we go into cocoons a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. We change who we are from birthdays to birthdays, from house to house, from relationship to relationship, jobs to jobs. We change. We're not the same person we were when we left that space. So don't cheat yourself out of those situations. I hope that made sense to you. Monica Marie Mesa. Monica Marie Mesa. Hi, Monica. For all of you joining us right now, remember to always say me in the comment section. That gets you a card pulled. You only have to do it once. You don't have to do it more once. This is not a scroll by. I go down the list till I get to the hour. So you only have to say me once. And if you have a particular question, say me and the question together. Otherwise, I'll skip you and then I will go on to the next person. So make sure that you do that. Monica, suck it up. Suck it up for right now. I say this with love because you got this. Suck it up. This is just a step in the direction you're going. You're not feeling it. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't. Yes, I do. I will do this, especially because you think that somehow pretending or feeling in that space is going to take you back, but no, you're not. You're not going back to ground zero. You're not going back to the basics. You're what you learned before will guide you where you're going. For everybody watching, when we change jobs, for instance, and they're like, well, you have to start from the bottom. You really don't start from the bottom because you have all these experiences and knowledge and wisdom that you bring with you. We don't leave that behind. We don't forget everything we've learned. We're just going to start. So as you're starting something new, Monica, and things are not where you thought they were going to be, my suggestion, my intuition tells me keep going in that direction, and the good things that are meant to be yours will be yours. But you're not starting from zero, and people are noticing that. So stop complaining and keep going forward, and watch. It's going to happen. It will happen. I hope that made sense to you, Monica. Paul sends a nice little smile. We already read Kathleen. Future show, yes, I will have you on a future show. You're going to come back to it with the shows. All right, Richard. Hi, Wayne. How you doing? Richard Wayne Kilgo is another exceptional intuitive friend of mine. He's actually one of the people that does my card readings when I need a little pick me up. So. Your energy is calling to you. Your energy is telling you that it's time to do something. Your energy wants to explode. It's ready to go. Give yourself permission to play. I feel like you're leaving the play part behind. It's all work and no play. And we all know that doesn't happen. I know. Who am I to say that because I'm such a workaholic? But I do give myself that time to go and enjoy life a little bit. So are you over? And I know from knowing you, there are certain things that are happening in your life that are leading you to have to work double time right now. I get that, but make sure that you give yourself a little time to enjoy and play, and maybe go to Carlos for breakfast tomorrow or something. Does that make sense to you? So as you are going through and your energy is calling you to relax a little bit, make sure that you relax a little bit. So pay attention to that. So let's see. Rosie, we already said Rosie. Mel, we said Mel. Liz, we haven't seen Liz in a while. Hi, Liz. Welcome to the show. We're going to go. I hope that made sense, Wayne. I hope that made sense. It is 30 minutes past the hour. Remember, folks, if you're watching us on Facebook, will you mind sharing this with your friends and family? If you're watching us on LinkedIn, share it on your page. Anybody on YouTube, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and like this video. And if you're on Twitter, would you mind retweeting it so that other folks can check it out? Thank you. Liz Longoria. All right, Liz. So here's the deal. It's time for a little alone time when you get the chance. As soon as you get that chance, it's time to give yourself a little space because you need to cleanse your energy. It's really important that you give your auras, give your chakras, give your energy a little cleansing time. Give it a little space to just let go of all the stressors. Holding on to those, being tough. Okay, so I'm going to say this with love. I know you're tough. I know you're strong. And I know you can do it. We all know. Everybody here in the group, we all know that you got it. But that is doing nothing for your energy. That is doing nothing for your chakras. It's just muddying everything up and making it harder to move forward. So although you can move forward, it's just making it more difficult. So give yourself some chance to just rest a little bit. Ask for it. It's okay to ask for some time off from family. Sometimes we need a break from family. We need a vacation from our family. It doesn't have to be long. It can just be a couple of hours. It can be a day. But in order for you to keep moving forward in the direction that you're going and doing the things that you're doing, you need to cut yourself some slack and give yourself a break. Not that you are weak. Not that you can't do it. Doesn't make you a bad person, a bad mom, a bad wife, a bad person, or whatever. It just makes you human. And humans, we need to rest. So give yourself some time to rest, and that's going to cleanse your energy. I hope that made sense to you. I hope that made sense. Rosie says it really helped her. I'm glad it helped. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dennis Kelly. All right, cool. Let's see if we can find. I normally don't do health. I don't do health issues. So there are only 3 things where I don't go with people. Health, babies, and exes. I don't tell you if your ex is coming back. I don't tell you if you have any health problems. And I don't tell people if they're going to have children. It's just something that I never liked and felt comfortable. But Dennis, we're going to see what comes up for you. We'll see what comes up. Interesting. All right. So this may not completely answer your health questions, but it might answer some questions that are roaming in your health. So you're very in touch with your heart right now. So either A or B, and we would need a bigger reading to get into more specifics, but A or B, there's definitely a male energy in your heart chakra. There is a male energy. This could be you you are more in touch with yourself recently, or there's another energy that's coming to you. I'm going with A, that you are more in touch with yourself at the moment. You're more feeling yourself, especially, this is going to be interesting because here's the health. Is it healing and health? Do you see that? So there we go. So as you are learning to love yourself more, as you are learning to pay attention to yourself more, you are there at the door to happiness and health and healing. So you are given, I feel like okay, so when I say I'm talking about y'all's energy because I'm tapping into your energy, but I feel like I've been given the choices or the options of different things, and I'm going with the one that makes the more sense to me. So I'm not sure if you are speaking about health because you just got diagnosed with something, or you just found a new way to deal with something, but this is your opportunity to heal yourself. First of all, give your heart a break. Not that there's a heartbreak, or I just don't like going into those spaces on live. But if there was a heart attack, if there was a heart murmur, if there was something that had to do with the heart, just pay attention to that. But I feel like the options for you to feel better or to heal are there. You don't have to go in one direction. So don't make that your truth, that there is only one choice. I feel like there's choices to make, and this is based on you. So give yourself the opportunity to be better. And let's forget about who cares what happens to me. People care what happens to you. So let's not use that as an excuse anymore, if that makes any sense. So Dennis, I don't like to go too deep into, but if you have any questions about that, please feel email me for a session and we will work on that. I love you too, Mr. Paul. You're so cool. Hi, Cecilia. Thank you for the butterfly. I love that butterfly. Melinda, of course. What does the cards have for the little one? Let's find out. Let's do some unicorns for you. I feel like let's pull some unicorns for you. But for everybody, remember, if you would like a more expanded reading, here is my email address. Make sure that you send me an email there to book a session, and I will get back to you. I will send you my Calendly link so you can book a session. And if you've been read today and you'd like to tip or donate, my information is scrolling down at the bottom. Thank you. Let's go back to Melinda. There we are, Melinda. All right. So this is a big theme for a lot of us here today on the show. But you know what? If you are regular here on the show, you know that there is always a theme that carries through most of y'all. So first of all, let's let go of some of that stress. So, are we stressing right now? Are things? And it's funny because the card matches your hair on the picture that I'm seeing of you. So let's let go of some of that stressors that are like completely bugging you down. And I'm going to read to you what it says down at the bottom, because these cards have a little message at the bottom, and it says, "Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now." So who's messing with your space? Who's give it back to them. You do not need to take on other people's stressors. For everybody watching, especially in these times that we're going through, we do that on subconsciously or unexpectedly, because our friends, our family are going through tough times. We take on that energy from them, thinking that we're going to fix it by worrying or being concerned, and you're not. We're not. So I'm not saying don't care. I'm just saying be aware that it's not your space. Now, I feel like in your eagerness and wanting to help, you are being inquisitive. You're asking questions. You're investigating. Just to go to WebMD. Please, folks, do not go WebMD. But I'm kidding. If you want to go there, by all means, go there. But Melinda, these energies that you're taking on from other people, asking questions, being curious, wondering, is going to get you out of that. Do not walk away from this people's energy without getting the clearance that you need, because then you're just going to bring that energy home with you. So make sure that you are clearing that before you walk away. For anybody watching, remember this: if you're with somebody and they are a ball of energy, whether it's positive or negative, before you walk away, you energetically give it back to them, because you don't want to take that with you. That's not yours, because then you've got that surrounding you. So Melinda, as you are returning home or returning back to your space, make sure that the energy that is there, leave it there. Don't bring it back with you, because I feel like it's going to cause just a little more trouble. So just be aware of that. I hope that made sense to you. Alice says they're good. Say hi to all your kids. Your kids are so cool. Hello, Cecilia. Paul says, yes, you are. Well, thank you. Monica Ramirez says, oh my God, you're so right, Chula. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it made sense. I'm glad it made sense. Joseph Anthony, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Long time to see. Remember, for anybody watching, if you are getting read today and you are able to donate or tip, my information is scrolling down at the bottom. I appreciate it. For anybody else, if you got a cards pool and you have more questions and would like to book a session, I will post the email in a second again, so you guys can read it and send me a message, and we will book you. I'll give you all prices and stuff when I book you. So just so you know. Joseph. All right, Joseph. So, first of all, patience, my friend. So one step at a time. Just be patient. Do not rush this. Don't rush it. Otherwise, it's just going to get all messed up, because those changes that you're asking for are coming, but it's going to take just a little longer than you expected. Now, a third card jumped up because one of the reasons these changes may not be happening the way that you want them to is because you keep doing the same thing. Do something different. You keep going the same route, expecting something different. Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That's you're being insane. Stop being insane. Try something different, and you will see how things will change. If you've been saying red and they say blue, then you say blue. See if they say blue. But all these experiences you've been having are just leading you, and they're trying to coach you into trying new things. But I know when it comes to love, we can be a little stubborn, and we think that we know the best way to do everything. And the universe is giving you a message. So why don't you pay attention this time and see how that happens? See what happens with that. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense, Joseph. But try something different this time and see if it works out. Jody says yes. Where's Christian? Christian is in Culver City. He is not in Laguna Beach right now, so he is out there. He stays in Culver. I might be over there if you guys are watching the Christian and Daniel show, we will be doing the Christian and Daniel show from his place again. So I'll be over at his apartment coming on this following week. Marco Pacheco wants to know about finances. Let's see what we can find out about money. Money. I don't know. I'm not going to sing. That's as far as I'm going to go. So, all right. Marco. All right. So Marco, when it comes to finances, some of those things, because there's two things: the wishing well, which is all about the things that you've been manifesting, the things that you've been asking for, the things that you've been calling on that are coming to you. They're starting to come to you. See, because they're coming to life. So some of the things that you've been wishing on. Now, am I going to give you your lottery numbers? No, because I have them for me, obviously. But some of those advancements, and I mean that like an advancement in work, the growing, I don't know why I don't call it I don't see promotion, but I see more like we're growing a little bit. So as you are growing in your space, in your job space, in your career space, I feel like that's where some of the financial gain will come. But for some reason, I don't see the word, I don't see promotion. I just see like rising. So either we don't get promoted, or this is your own business that you're growing. But I just feel like there is there's a growth in the way things are done, or in the way things are being put together, that is going to give you a little more money. So I hope that makes sense. I'm a little lost into why I don't say promotion, but I feel like it's just a change in the right direction. If that makes sense? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right. We got about 15 minutes, folks. So Cecilia, of course, Cecilia Santillan. That's such a cool name. I like that name. Especially the last name. Stick around till the end, and I'm going to be putting the email address again, so you guys can contact me if you have any questions or want to book a session. So there are some role models, there are some mentors there for you, especially when it comes to work, Cecilia. The Be Grateful card comes up. So I'm just going to say that this is a really good time for those conversations to be had to grow yourself, because there are people watching already what you're doing. There are people watching the direction that you want to go into. So allow them to help you and guide you. In turn, you can guide and help other people. But I feel like there are certain people in your career path that are going to help you move in the direction that you want to go. So this part I say with love. Don't be stubborn and don't take it as negative criticism. Take the things that are telling you as constructive criticism so that you can grow in the direction and the path that you want to grow in. But I definitely feel like the people that are guiding you and mentoring you and showing you the ropes are the ones that are going to take you in the right direction. So appreciate that you're getting called on for some of the stuff that you did, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Danny says it was complete sense, was debating on looking for a better paying job. Well, there you go. I'm glad that made sense. Okay, Cecilia, you already said me once. Bobby Costa, yes, Bobby, of course. Where are we? Let's pull these out for you. I feel like some of these are repeat. Bobby, I haven't read you, right? Okay. All right. Time to check your energy. Where is your energy right now? What's going on? Especially because the meditate card comes up. So there's a lot of inner words that you have to look at. There's a lot of things that you have to check about the inside of you. There's a lot of things. Yeah, because we need to pull on those joy cards. Find the inner joy in the situation that you're in right now. Find the inner joy. Is it always easy to find it? No, but it is important to stretch outside of your comfort zone to make sure that you find that joy. I know I'm saying inner joy, but inner joy isn't always right there inside of us. We have to stretch outside the comfort zone, go after it, meditate on it a little bit, and then you can reach it. But I feel like you are about to make some important changes in you that is going to allow you to reach that space that you want. Because here it is. It's just your energy is vibrating really strong right now. And that's why you need to meditate and concentrate. And meditation, folks, sometimes is the same as praying, manifestation, or just taking some time to just like look within yourself and just figure out what's going on. But I feel like that inner joy within you is what's going to guide you in the direction that you want to go. So make sure that you pray, meditate, and then go in the direction that you need to go. So I hope that made sense. Jody, did we do you? We did you, Jody, right? Yes, we did Jody. Cecilia, we just did Cecilia. Paul, yes, we did do you, Paul. Yes, Paul. So if you missed what I said, go back in the video. I did pull one for you. Kathleen says yes. Where are we? Joseph, we pulled for you. Well, thank you, Paul. I try to be adorable. Stop it, people. Stop it. You're welcome, Jody. Magdalena, ¿cómo estamos, Magdalena? Bienvenida al programa. So let's pull these out. Y'all are crazy, but thank you. Oh, and I have an announcement to make, so I will make that announcement in a couple of minutes. Remember, before I forget, before I move on, if you want a complete reading, if you want to book a full session with me, here is the email. Email me there, and I will email back and schedule you, and I'll give you my prices and such. Remember to do that. Remember to type me if you have a question or comment. For a card. And we're going back to Magdalena Melendez. ¿Cómo estás, Magdalena? ¿Cómo seguiste? Magdalena, siento como que tu corazoncito, como que tu espíritu está buscando un poco la soledad. Andas un poco, quieres aislarte, quieres estar sola, quieres que no te moleste ni el aire ahorita, pero es que simplemente es el aura, es la energía que traes a tu alrededor. hay que hacer una limpieza, hay que hacer una limpia, especialmente porque te conozco, por todo lo que has pasado en el último año. Te hace falta una limpia para que tu energía se limpie, se regenere, pero te voy a recomendar una buena limpia de energía, una buena limpia de los chakras para que puedas rejuvenecer. Te hace falta un poco de descanso enérgico para que puedas seguir adelante. Pero yo entiendo que después de todo lo que has pasado en el último año, ya te toca una limpieza. Así que busca, si no yo, busca a alguien que te ayude a hacer esa limpia para que puedas recargar tus pilas. Porque tienes programas que hacer. Magda has a show of her own and she hasn't been on for a while. So she needs to come back on the show. So let's do that. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing? It's good to have you. Do you have a little time alone? Get a little time to watch TV. Crystal. We are definitely in the grateful stages right now, and I understand why. So this is definitely a good time for you to find that gratitude within you, find that peace within you, especially as your Joe guide. I know that there's a lot of reasons why you feel grateful and feel joy, but those small spaces that are getting into your head, make sure that you talk about them, discuss them, get them out of your head so that you can move forward. Do not cover them up. Do not, and this is for everybody watching, please don't say you're fine. That really doesn't mean anything, but doesn't mean anything to anybody anymore. So Crystal, as you are moving forward in this chapter of your life, make sure that you are asking, make sure that you are checking in, make sure that you're checking in with yourself so that joy can continue and you can still find that gratefulness within you. That's what's going to help you get better and get stronger. So I hope that made sense. We have room for a couple more. We're going to do Lauren Witta. Hi, are you new to the show? All right. So mentors and role models, but there's the be generous card. So I feel like you're being called to be a mentor. I feel like you're being called to lead, to teach, to stimulate. I feel like you're the one that is going to offer your wisdom and knowledge and experience to others. So whether you're a teacher or an educator or volunteer, but I feel like there are people that are waiting for your knowledge and wisdom to come through. So I'm sorry, I didn't change there we go. Lauren. So make sure that you are available for that. Make sure that you are body, mind, and soul invested into this so that you can offer all your best. But as people are calling on you, do not, I say this with love, do not say, oh, why me? I'm not good enough. No, I can't do that. No, you are good enough. You are wise enough and you are strong enough. And this is your opportunity to showcase you. So as that opportunity is coming to you, make sure that you take it and you move forward with it. I hope that made sense to you. I hope that made sense. We have about 7 minutes. So I want to get through some of these other things. Alice, thank you. Thank you. I try to be my awesomeness. Thank you, Magda. I try to be my best all the time. Is Daniel Garza adoptable? I am adoptable. I am. So I will happily let me know where to be delivered. Okay, now, folks, if somebody approaches you for readings, make sure you block them. There have been people trying to sneak into my shows, so make sure that you block them. That is, they're not with me, they're not from me. So make sure that I will do my best on my end, but they sneak into the lives. So true, you're welcome. Let's see, John. Okay, I've got 5 more minutes, so I can only do about 2 more. John Pera, there we go. Oh wait, hold on a second. Sorry, let me go back one because I think I missed somebody. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's the same person. John Pera on YouTube. Oh, and on. Okay, you're on Facebook now. Awesome. I just saw you on the YouTube post. All right, John. Oh, sorry, I forgot these, but those aren't for you. So as we continue to pray, meditate, manifest, ask for things, um, you're not going back to the beginning. You're not going back to a zero. You're going back to start. What I feel like I'm either going back to school or I'm going back to get a certification or get accredited somehow. But in the energy that I'm feeling, I was thinking you were going back to start a new job, but I feel like I'm starting back to start like schooling or learning, or maybe you're okay. No, it wants to take me to I'm going back to teaching, but I feel like I'm going back to learning something. I'm going back to studying something. I'm going back to getting my fill in the blank. Do it. This is the perfect time to do it. Go back and what you've been praying for, the opportunity you've been praying for, especially if there is a grant or a scholarship or something, keep pushing in that direction so they can get you the help that you need to move in the direction you want to go. But I feel like there is the opportunity to go back and better yourself. So do that. Yes, definitely. This is a good time to do it. So take the opportunity and go in that direction. Let me see how many more people we have on here. Hold on a second. Oh, shoot. We have a pretty good group. Okay. I'm going to take Christine Tran. I don't want to go too long because then I get a little tired. So remember, folks, if I pull a card for you, if I do a reading for you, if you're able to tip or donate, my information is scrolling down at the bottom. I always appreciate tips or donations. Those are really cool. They help me out. So Christine Tran. I feel like there's a theme tonight, especially because your downtime card is coming up. I feel like you want to take some downtime from some of the energy that has you going around in circles. The Grateful card is coming up. So it tells me that for everybody watching, we can't just be grateful for all the good things. Excuse me, we can't just be grateful for all the good things that happen to us. We have to be grateful for the bad things too. The things that don't make sense, the things that trips us, the things that bump us in the head. You got to be thankful and grateful for everything, because in the bad things, there's a lesson to be learned. We don't just learn from the good, we learn from the bad. So some of these things, Christine, that have you going in circles round and round and round and round, they are going to help you get to where you need to go. So long as you appreciate the lesson that comes with those bumps and bruises. Does that make sense? So especially this, it's always people, places, and things, but for some reason I'm going with people. So especially the lessons that you are learning from a certain person is what's going to help you move in the direction you need to go. Repeat that. So long as you learn the lesson. If you don't learn it, you're going to fall again. You're going to trip again. But pay attention to where your downfalls are. Pay attention where your downfall is. Where did you lose yourself in this journey that made you trip so that you don't trip on that again? Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. Definitely want to get Karina and then Michael Holtz. We'll do Michael Holtz. And then we'll stop from there. Karina. Oops. All right, Karina. As the words of the famous philosopher Tina Turner, what does love have to do with this? I feel like you are looking for aloneness. Are you? Okay, so I say this with love, Katrina. Do not pull away people. Do not push away people that might want to be there for you. I feel like there's like not necessarily a community of people, but there's a group of people that are wanting to be there for you. Give them the opportunity to push you forward. If your spirit is playing with you right now and telling you you need to be alone, you deserve to be alone, nobody wants to be around you, then I'm going to suggest you pick up your phone and look some of those text messages that are coming through and some of those calls that are coming through. I feel like this is not the perfect time to, and I say this with love, this is not the perfect time for you to want to be alone. Do not seek that solitude and get advice from yourself. Make sure that you are surrounded with people that love you, care about you, and will help you lift you up. So seek those friendships, families, even though they're a little annoying sometimes. They're annoying for the right reason right now. So make sure that you pay attention to that. I hope that made sense. And then finally, we've got Michael. Michael Holtz. Hi, sir. How's it going? I am so looking forward to the cookies. And I've got to make I've got to talk to you about coming on my putting together conversations so we can talk about your thing. I know it's far away, so we'll talk about that. All right, and Michael, for you, it's really interesting because there's this theme today because the vibe check and the gratefulness stuff. There is just a full, and they're both right side up, so it just tells me there's this full energy of gratefulness that is surrounding you and the people around you. So I'm assuming that the campaign that you have going is going really well, and that's what's making you probably grateful. But I'm going to say also that for some reason, I feel like the thing that I did like today, the thing that I did now, that is bringing this energy to me. I feel like I feel like I reconnected with somebody. I feel like I either like made up with somebody, made peace with somebody, but I feel like it's filling your energy with joy. I feel like it's what's making your energy vibrate. So either the person has already made a connection or is about to make a connection, but I feel like it's definitely going to uplift your own personal energy and make you grateful for the lesson that you learn and the direction that you're going in. So if that doesn't make sense, I know it sounds a little far-fetched, but I feel like either I've already made connection with somebody or I will make a connection with somebody. So I hope that helped. I hope that made sense. So I'm going to read some more of these messages. Totally resonates. Yes. And I will text you right after the show. Me was reading about future show. I will have to schedule a message. Yes, please. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for this. I know I needed this, but felt weak about taking time off. Thank you. Do it. Definitely do it. Dennis says, thank you. You are so welcome. Pinky, we're going to have to get you on the next episode. Got it. You're welcome, sweetie. John, we got you down. Happy Friday, sweetie. Karen, we're going to get you on the next one. You're welcome, Joseph. We're down to the hour, so we're going to go off soon. Hola, saludos, ¿cómo estás? Marco laughing at me. You're welcome, Cecilia. Oh, okay. You're retired. Okay. I hope that made sense to you. Okay, cool. You're giggling at what came up. You're welcome. It's been a while and I didn't know how you read anyone anymore. So I put just to make sure you saw me, even though it was en el amor. Got you. Oh, okay. He's our cousin. Oh, well, hello, cousin. And Christian says, hey, Joseph. Okay, so we're cousins. Okay. Can I use in Swedish? I'm going to read you in Swedish in a minute. John, we said you already. Karen is saying hi to Christian. Yes, you made it. I'm glad you made it this time. I seem to be ignoring you. No, it's just that there was a lot of messages before you, so I'm just now getting to this one. Lauren says, it does make sense actually helping a friend right now, but do feel a bigger opportunity is coming. Thanks so much. Okay, so I've already gone over my time of comment. So Karen, if you're still there, this is for Karen, and then I'm going to make my announcement, and then I'm going out the air. Because folks, I need dinner too. And again, remember, if you are watching this and you are able to donate or tip, my information is down at the bottom. Any tips and donations, go to accept it. And welcome. Thank you so much. Karen, there is a learning curve happening for you right now. So the learning card, the learning card came up. Wait, pull this back up over here. So there is definitely a learning curve at the moment. There are some lessons to be learned, especially, and you're getting that information back quickly. So whatever happened, whatever is happening around you at the moment, it is not taking long for you to hear the constructive criticism. They might be saying it without love. I feel like some of the information that is coming to you is coming to you fast and quick, and it may not be coming exactly in the way that you want it. Do not run away. Do not ignore the messages. It is not. I feel like it's not personal. It's made to make you better. So take the information as a learning lesson, not as a tear down lesson. I hope that made sense. So take the opportunities to learn, and it's going to happen for you. What was this? I'm definitely in the reflection mode and running in circles in my head, trying to figure out best next step, forward or backwards. Love you and miss you, Texas. Oh, thank you. I miss Texas too. Absolutely, sis Michael. I need to be early next time. Yes, please be early next time. Remember, we start here at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you check us out. Thank you. Yes, just be here at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Friday and get in early, and you get early. Oh, that's the lotto joke I made? Yes, makes sense. You're welcome, Marco. Que Dios te bendiga. Gracias, Cecilia. Muy amable. And Karen, yes, I got you. Okay, cool. So for everybody watching, one more thing before you go. I wrote a book. So my book, here is my book, Grumpy Bunny. There's Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game, written by Daniel G. Garza. Let me get this banner out of the way. Sorry. Illustrated by Jennifer Gatch and Vivian Gatch. There you go, right there. This book comes out for pre-sale on April 21st. So April 21st, it goes on pre-sale on Amazon, and then it goes out for deliveries for Mother's Day. So stay tuned for all these and the other shows for more information on where to get it and where to get your book. But this is me. I wrote this book. Yay! I wrote the book. So that is Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game. So I hope you. You're welcome, sweetie. Let me get this out of the way. Congratulations. So proud. Can't wait to get it. Oh, thank you. So yes. So that is my book. It is coming out soon. Let me get this out of the way because we're done with this. I want to thank all of you. Thank you for the folks that were able to send tips. I appreciate it. Lauren Witta and Michael Holtz, thank you. I appreciate the tips. And for everybody who was able, thank you, Michael. Yes, it is exciting. Thank you. It is very exciting. I will definitely let you know when it comes out. And thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. For everybody watching, I am Daniel G. Garza, the Card Divo. I will see you guys next time. Remember, stay grounded and reach for your dreams. And we'll see you next time. Bye.